Are we live? Let's see who's joining me. I don't even know how this goes. I'm just going to test the lighting until you lot join. Let me know you've arrived, everybody. Leave a comment and whatever, and then I'll start shouting people out, and then we'll get into the discussions. That's it. We'll wait until a few people are joined, and then we'll get into the discussions. What I want to talk about. Hello, Justin, Lions, Danny Bongo. Hey, how you doing? Glad to see you. Going to be talking about the T6 trailer that should be coming up soon. I've been looking into how Paramount go on, how they normally deliver their first trailers, teasers and whatnot, or how they normally go about it, because at the end of the day, yes, they make movies and whatever, but they are a business, and all businesses have a structure. Michael Wolf, greetings. Zohanovic, greetings, mates. Hey, let's try something. Let me know where you're from, where we all viewing from. Shaky Channel reviews. How you doing? Looking forward to this trailer. Yeah, trailer will be good. Ireland. Hello, Ireland. Where you from, Michael Wolf? Danny Bongo, Southend. Michigan. Bloody hell. Michael Wolf, Michigan. So we all heard about Brad Fiedel. He's going to be doing the score for Terminator 6, which is mega. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton. We've got James Cameron as producer. We've got Brad Fiedel back. I mean, that couldn't be any better. How cool is that? Brad Fiedel. Tommy Tanner won. Yep, Brad, mate. Brad Fiedel's back. So we've got Brad Fiedel. Then we're hoping for John Ekstrand, which is... yeah, it's the final piece of the puzzle, yeah. Because as much as you can make the best Terminator movie in the world, but if the music don't work, then the movie don't work. It's like when you're watching a... when you're watching a horror movie, if you watched a horror movie and there was no music on it, it wouldn't be much of a horror movie. It'd be absolutely a waste of time watching it. You need the music. You need the music. All movies they'd fail without the music. It's simple as that. And having Brad Fiedel back on a Terminator movie is a big deal. Yeah, nothing like the score from the first. I prefer the score in the second, though, if I'm being honest, but the score in the first is good. It's just because it's dated, I suppose, but Terminator 2 in 1991, the score for that was just awesome. I mean, it gives... when I first ever watched it, oh God, my hairs were standing on end. But we're going to talk about the first trailer. Paramount did Bumblebee, the movie, last year, 2018, and they introduced it at Comic-Con. Alien Anal, how you doing? 3:07 AM, bloody hell. And yeah, so Paramount did their Bumblebee, and they introduced the first teaser at the CinemaCon 7-8 months before they released Bumblebee. So they did it was, I think it was April 23rd. They did the first trailer for Bumblebee at CinemaCon, so everyone heard about it, and then when was it? I've jotted all this down, I had to. And then in early June, they released their first trailer. Bumblebee wasn't out until the 26th of December, so they released a trailer and a teaser 7-8 months before the movie come out. So Paramount are at April 1st to the 4th of CinemaCon 2019. I will put money on it that we get a teaser we will get a teaser. Unless there's something seriously wrong with the movie, like all the computers are broken, they haven't been able to do the CGI or anything, we are going to get a teaser trailer at CinemaCon. Mikey Daniel, how you doing, mate? Glad to see you. It's definitely, I will put money on it. If Bumblebee would come out on the 26th of December, they had a trailer on the 5th of June. It was at CinemaCon in April, which is 7 months before it was even released. Why are we not going to get that for Terminator 6? We will get that. So, Brad Fiedel, great news, and we're going to get, I almost guarantee it, we'll get a trailer at CinemaCon, and then end of April, beginning of May, we'll get the actual internet release trailer. I guarantee it. I will guarantee it. And hopefully no spoilers like Genesis. Jesus, who saw the Genesis trailer? I wanted to die when I saw it. Absolute pointless going to the cinema after that. It was, Jesus Christ. Yeah, couldn't do it. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to just bring up first. So, questions, hit me up. Apparently I'm in Michigan, New York, Ireland. So hit me up with some questions, guys. What do we want to talk about? Shaky Channel reviews. James Cameron being part of the film, even if it's just in a producing role, he created this franchise. It's only right. Sorry, it's the first time I've ever done this live stuff. What do you think of the rumours that John Connor will be killed off? And Sarah? Oh yeah, the John Connor rumours. I think they're going to rock the boat. I honestly think we all sit back here and we all think the Terminator franchise isn't going to work with John Connor being killed off as the Resistance leader. And as much as I get, yeah, that's it, you know, it's a movie at the end of the day, and what better shock than us thinking no chance is John Connor going to get killed off, and then he either vanishes because of the actions at the end of T2, because Terminator Dark Fate is a sequel, and we all know that, don't we? All Terminator fans know it's a sequel. So why not rock the boat and then make Dani Ramos the main character of the Resistance, the woman that had the ability to take over after John's death, or was John's partner in the future. Do you get where I'm going? I can't see why they won't rock the boat. In fact, I want them to rock the boat, because I think for the I was thinking about it earlier, for the Terminator movies to move forward, all the ones after Terminator 2 have failed, haven't they? Because they've been trying to follow this, we must protect the Resistance leader, we must protect John Connor. And I think they've worn it thin. I think they need to rock the boat, change the structure of the story, because at the end of the day, in real life, if I was your leader and I got killed, my lieutenants would take over anyway. Someone else would take over, so it is a possibility. It's not the be-all or end-all. The timelines have been proven to be able to be changed, so yeah, why not get rid of John? As much as, one, I'd be quite happy for John Connor to stay in as the Resistance leader, but I wouldn't be too offended if he wasn't the Resistance leader. Nick Landafoti, hello. How you doing, mate? All the way from Greece. We forgive you for being late. Gabriel Luna is going to be a new model T-series or an I-series. I think he'll be a T-series. Grace, you know, Mackenzie Davis, she'll be the I-series, I believe. Reading The Infiltrator, there's like an online book and everything. Reading The Infiltrator, the way her scarring and everything looks, she looks like she's going to be an I unit, which are mainly human, grown by Skynet to be badass mofos. And I mean, as strong as a Terminator T-800, you can blow off, or you could blow her to pieces, and the internal structure that's implanted will carry on coming for you. dangerous. So then we'll have an I unit, if she's an I unit, and then Gabrielle Luna, which I'm very, very happy about. Hopefully the teaser trailer doesn't reveal what he is at all. Maybe reveal a bit about Grace or whatever, but Gabrielle Luna, keep it a secret until we're in that cinema. That's how it should be. What he'll be a new T unit. Whether he be liquid metal or not, because liquid metal technically is what's it called? I can't think off the top of my head now. Nanotech. It technically is just nanotech, just at a more microscopic level. The T1000 is, so we'll probably get a T1000-ish unit, because Gabrielle Luna was seen on set, white sweat top, everything, but under his legs he had the what they call pants or whatever, trousers that had the markings on for doing CGI. So they're going to be doing something to his legs. He's going to either show part of his structure. There's going to either be a change down there, or he's going to be damaged down there. So, but to have a significant CGI suit on at the bottom is obviously going to be some kind of liquid metal form. Just in lines. I read that they're interested in bringing back Edward Furlong back for the next Terminator movie. He is out of rehabilitation, getting ready for the role. Do you believe there is any truth in this? I believe that he's been in rehab, and I believe that he's he wants to come back. But whether he does or not, this Terminator 6 will judge that. What I don't get is, why does he need to be in and out of rehab anyway? Why not use Edward Furlong if he was up for it mentally? Why not use Edward Furlong as he is? Edward Furlong is Edward Furlong, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger is Arnold Schwarzenegger. You put Edward Furlong in, no matter what he looks like now, he's still John Connor. So why haven't they got him in this one? That's what I worry about. At the beginning I was thinking, yeah, he's going to go in rehab, and yeah, he's going to end up in the movie. But why ain't he in this one now? And that then holds strength towards the rumour that we're going to lose John Connor as the resistance leader. So I want him to come back, but whether he does or not, I don't know. But the rumours are saying that yeah, the Jude Colley, he's going to be the CGI, and I reckon that's to do these scenes. I think, this is only guesswork, theory work, I think that Jude Colley is going to be Edward Furlong as the young John Connor, so they can reenact part of the, you know, the factory scene at the end before they kill the T-800 and put him into the vat of molten lava. I believe they'll do a Jude Colley scene, and then Jude Colley as John Connor is going to vanish because of what happened. You know, if you've got rid of the evidence and destroyed the Skynet warehouse and factory and whatever, the building, you've got rid of the arm, you've got rid of the chip, and you've lowered the T-800 and you've destroyed the T-1000, why would John even be born if Carl Reese wasn't sent back? So Jude Colley as John Connor vanishes. Sarah Connor, mean as you like now, because she's living with that horrible memory that her son was stood beside her. She's gone through all that battle to try and protect him, and he's just vanished. That's why they reckon that she's going to be as mean as you like and not be as likeable. And I don't think she's going to be... Some people were saying that, do you think she's going to be unlikable because she kills her own son to stop the future war? No, I don't believe she would do that. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would sacrifice billions of people just to protect one of my children, and I believe Sarah Connor would do the same. The whole experience disappear. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, if John disappears, would Sarah Connor still have the memories? And that all depends on how time travel and timelines work. You know, there's always a workaround, isn't there? They can always think of something we can't think of, or something we have thought of, but they can think of something a bit more simple that would make it more possible that Sarah Connor still thinks about her son that was there but isn't there. It's great, yeah. But she's definitely going to be tormented. That's right, Grindhouse Grotto. Yeah. How's your new channel going? Talk to Grindhouse Grotto. Talk to me tonight at about 8 o'clock about your channel, because you're quite new now, aren't you? 400 subscribers or something. I noticed that you subscribed to me, so let's have a chat. I want to give you a bit of advice on your channel because I went for advertising and they... So I'll give you a bit of advice of what to avoid. Inbox me on YouTube later on. But yes, you will definitely be terminated. Lemuel Hutch, interesting, yeah. What's happened? It actually does work out with the original T1 loop, yeah. Hello, Lemuel Hutch. That's similar to the big theory I posted, if you remember. Alien anal, yeah, it's where I got that theory from you, alien anal. You put that into my head. I mean, I also thought of that as well, but not as in-depth as you went. So, yeah, alien anal, you did do that. If they kill off John Connor for Ramos as the leader of the Resistance, it could kill the franchise. Alessandro Vitello, sorry if I can't pronounce it properly. If they kill off John Connor for Ramos, it could kill the franchise. It could kill the franchise. Could make it a whole lot better though, because the franchise, like I said earlier, I don't know if you was on here because I can't see while I'm talking. I can't see your comments until I actually touch the screen. It could kill the franchise or it could make it stronger. Remember, every attempt after Terminator 2 has failed because they've been trying the same old story. So I think they're going to try something new to revive the franchise, and I believe it will make it stronger. As much as I didn't like the thought of John Connor vanishing at the beginning when we first heard Terminator 6 was coming out, before we even knew it was Dark Fate or anything, I believe it might make it better. But if we end up still keeping John brilliant, the franchise has been butchered enough, Alien Anal. But has it though? You know, it's been butchered enough by everyone after Terminator 2, but Terminator 6, everything's going right. As much as people keep going Feminator and LGBT 1000 and stuff like that, all they're beefing about is Mackenzie Davis because she looks a bit manly or whatever. I don't even get why people are bitching about her. But they haven't butchered this. They've done it. They're doing everything right as far as filming's going. They've got the right CGI group in for it. Blur Studios, and I can't reel them off the top of my head. I'll comment it up later. Tim Miller directing. He knows how to make an R-rated action film. We've got James Cameron back. We've now found out we've got Brad Fiedel back as the score. We've got all the old characters back. The only person that's missing is Edward Furlong. So I don't believe we're going to be butchering this Terminator 6. I believe this one, if people stop spreading rumours and stop being so negative about the movie and actually think, oh yeah, I will give it a go. I mean, obviously we've got to wait for a trailer. The franchise will survive. It's all these people that think, oh, stuff this, I'm not going. I'm not going to it because so-and-so's... You know, you get where I'm coming from. We are the ones that will destroy the franchise by dissing the franchise. That's why my channel has always been positive about it. But I've not been positive because I've chose to be positive. Near enough 90% of everything about the movie has been positive. The Drunken Demon. Yeah, I can't wait to see the Sarah story. Sorry, I'm just looking at your questions. Yeah. Yeah, the story arc with Sarah. The best thing they did was James Cameron insisting that... well, not insisted. He insisted that Arnie would be back, but getting Linda back is the best thing. I think if we had a Terminator without Linda Hamilton... I don't think even I'd be a bit worried about it, to be honest with you. But because we've got Linda Hamilton back, that's the strong positive about this Terminator movie. Every attempt failed because we had poor quality writers and directors. True, man. Yes, very true. Like we all know, ever since T2, it's just been whoever trying to get their name on a Terminator movie because the first two did so well. Like I say, I'm live, so I can't, off the top of my head, the directors of these films, I can't remember. But, yeah, they just wanted to get their names onto a Terminator movie and try and beat the last Terminator movie, and they all failed because of the crap writing and that. There's only one worry that I have got about Terminator 6, and that is Ellison, the producer. He was a producer for Genesis and money provider for that, and with him being back on this, he makes me worry that we're going to have a PG-13, because PG-13 allows more people into the cinema, more money, business at the end of the day. But I believe if we had an R-rated, we'd get more in anyway. When I heard James was involved, immediately high hopes and still have much anticipation. Yeah, everyone, Michael Wolff, everyone has high hopes knowing that James Cameron's in there. I think what we have got, though, is a worry of how much of an input he's actually been having. But Tim Miller's been going to him and saying, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? As much as Tim Miller is the director, Tim Miller says, I want to do it this way because I believe the story needs to go this way. Tim Miller being a big fan like me and you guys, yet again, a brilliant positive. Having a director that's a big fan, that knows how to make an action movie, that's talking directly to James Cameron daily, that was in the story writer's room, daily reporting to James Cameron approving stuff. Well, I think the story's going to be mega, and I think we're going to have some right surprises. Like I say, all I see is positives. I mean, leave a like if you think Terminator 6 is going to... I'm not on about be a blockbuster at the cinema, because that depends who goes, but leave a like if you think the Terminator 6 movie is going to outweigh all the others after Terminator 2. Yes, Grindhouse Grotto. Tim Miller is definitely the best man for the job. The only worry I had for Tim Miller was he loves his CGI, and that's because he has his own Blur Studios. But everything that he's ever done, I did a video before I deleted all my videos because of not being able to get advertising. Every movie that he does, he is plastered in green screen and CGI, but they look good. I mean, 99.9% of movies nowadays, even dramas and stuff like that, they all CGI the background, and you can't even tell these days. Gas Shaw, hello mate. What are your thoughts on the leaked pic of Dani Ramos looking like a young John Connor? Personally, after seeing that, I'm confused. Yeah, but just because she looked like a young John Connor doesn't mean she was playing a young John Connor. That more than likely will be... my thoughts are that will more than likely be her hair, because she's part of the future war, the resistance, and running around with big long hair, you're gonna get your hair singed and get trapped in stuff. So the best battle tactic is to cut your hair in a war scenario. That's what I believe. Just because she looked like just because she looked slightly a bit like a Termination unit isn't gonna look at Dani Ramos and think that's John Connor. The Termination unit is a machine. It knows his exact measurements. It knows what he looks like. You know what machines are like these days. CCTV, they've got blooming facial recognition. You can't drive your car without it getting ANPR. Machines know what things are. So if they've got all the statistics of John Connor, they're not going to believe that Dani Ramos is John Connor. So I just think it's a battle tactic, getting her hair cut because she's part of a war scenario, whether it's the beginning of the future war or whether it's a memory of why... is it a memory when you... a foreshadowing of her... a foreshadowing memory of her importance and her... why she's... Do you get... Yeah, with the battle tactic, you get me, don't you? Yeah, Michael Whelan. Yeah, nice one, mate. At least someone agrees with me. But that's what I believe. I would, if I was in a war, my hair's only this long, I'd shave it so I don't get burnt. But yeah, I think it was Terminator fans, the site. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing the site. Terminator fans, they come up with a lot of good stuff, and they can get close, and they do get interviews and stuff like that. But I think a few things that they've come out with, yet again, are theories, like my channel's theorised and Grindhouse Grotto's theorised and stuff like that. It's a theory, and their theory was she looks like John Connor, so she's going to be running around pretending she's John Connor. But I don't believe that at all. So that's me against Terminator fans, and we'll obviously, when the movie comes out, we'll see who's best. And then if I get it right and you're still a subscriber, leave me a medal emoji saying I'm first place. So that's my theory on Dani Ramos. To say it is Steve, is it? I've leaked info about the full story from someone who works in the movie. What's their role in the movie? Alexandro Vitiello. Yeah, some speculations are silly. A lot of theories are silly, but then some of the theories are really funny and really good ideas as well. So how some of you guys come up with some of your ideas baffles me. It's amazing what some of you come up with. Drunken Demon, Robocop v Terminator movie. Who wouldn't want to see that? Yeah, I'd love to see Robocop v Terminator as for a bit of fun, you know, like Alien versus Predator for a bit of fun. But I don't think you can make a Robocop v Terminator movie and make it very serious. It'd have to be an R-rated gore fest, I think, with over-the-top story arcs. But it would be fun to watch. Yeah, man. Yeah, the haircut could be absolutely nothing to do with the film. Another thing is, they knew they were being filmed. They knew they were having photographs taken, and they're posting this stuff online. And it's probably decoy stuff as well. They're doing really, like I said earlier, they're doing really well of hiding Gabrielle Luna's abilities. They're doing really well of keeping the story under wraps. So, and they might not know about my channel, but they know there's channels out there that do what we're doing, theorising and stuff like that. So why not have Dani Ramos wigged up, and why not have Linda Hamilton running around with a bazooka and whatever? You know, it's all adding to the story. Marvel do the same. They put stuff up to confuse you and make you believe totally silly stuff, and then when you get to the film, you're totally shocked and surprised. And I'm not a Marvel fanboy, but they're doing something right, aren't they? Because the Endgame, any part of the trailer is only going to show 10 to 15 minutes of the movie, so they're not giving anything away. Brilliant, and I hope they do that with our trailer. As much as I'd love them to, accidentally press a button and we've got the whole movie tomorrow, it's, you know. Michael Whelan, graphic novels of Robocop v Terminator and mint. I'll give them a try, mate. I'm not much of a graphic novel reader, though, but... Michael Wolf, if Robocop v Terminator gets made, I think the best way to do it would be to make it take place now without a canon to the series. Make it standalone, much like Alien v Predator. Yeah, it'd have to stand alone. You couldn't make it canon or even touch the sides with... It'd have to be a totally different timeline. Nothing to do with the Connors. Just probably throw the Terminator into the Robocop universe, you know, instead of Robocop in the Terminator universe. I think that'd be the best way to make it work. Drunken Demon, I love your channel, by the way, Upside Down 6. Keep up the good work, my friend. Thank you very much. Things are only going to get better as well. I don't know if any of you watched my slight little vlog, but I'm nearly off my medication that's been making me ill. For example, normally, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I'm bedridden. I can't move. And I was only ill for an hour this morning on a Wednesday. So things are getting better. So the channel's only going to get better. So thank you for... It's like, I've always wanted to say thank you for all my subscribers as well. Respect to you all. I love you all the people that comment, everyone that, you know, everyone that subscribes and sticks by. Total respect for you all, and all the people that comment and make the channel what it is. I mean, I'm gutted. I used to get thousands upon thousands of views before I showed my face, but my channel had 300 odd videos, so it had a lot of a library and a lot of weight behind it. So my channel is struggling a little bit for views, but I've just got to get my library bigger. and keep going, keep plodding along, because it's just how I started before. I started off with nothing and then ended up with a shitload of subscribers, and I was posting videos all the time, and then I went for advertising and they refused it all, and it was either because I was using Terminator music in the background or using too many pictures or something, and they refused me. So I had to change the format on my channel, which meant a face reveal and showing you pictures of what I'm exampling. So my channel will hopefully pick up again, where I was getting thousands upon thousands of views every video. Yeah, Michael Wolf, I know what you're saying, mate. I was quite surprised how many of us actually are going through the same kind of struggles, and how many of us believe we are alone. BR, respect Westside, Sames massive. Booyah-cha. Yes, mate, how you doing? Yeah, it's amazing how many of us think we are alone, but we're actually going through the same kind of struggle. I mean, it's mental. I'm laid in that bed behind me, struggling with my reduction and everything, getting really ill and thinking I'm alone and I'm lost and falling down this whirlwind of hell. But then when I did that vlog and everyone's coming back saying I'm going through the same thing, it made me feel a lot better. And I know it sounds bad, it made me feel a lot better. It made me feel a lot better knowing I'm not alone. Long Island, New York, how you doing? It's only about, what is it, 2:30, 3 o'clock? Over there in the afternoon. So, I hope Arnold comes back as one bad mother effer. Apparently he's going to be a bad mother effer. There's going to be some plot twist anyway, because we've got Grace, that I think's an I-90, 950. Then we've got Gabrielle Luna, who we know is the bad guy. Well, that's what they're telling us. And then we've got the possibility of Arnold Schwarzenegger being a bad guy as well. But I honestly do believe the theory of Terminator 1, 2 units were sent back, one of them got lost, it malfunctioned, or was sent as a dormant unit to basically, right, you go back, blend into society, and wait until things happen. The only problem I have with that blending into society is how many coppers were killed in the first one. Was it 17, 18 policemen in that police station? And if the other unit looks exactly like Arnold Schwarzenegger, whether it's the early 80s or not, eventually that face is going to get known and seen, unless he just hid in the woods, because he doesn't need, I suppose, if he built a shack in the woods in the middle of nowhere, he doesn't need food, doesn't need water. So, yeah, so I don't know, you know, but a second unit being sent back. But I do know that, well, I do definitely believe that he's going to be a bad mofo. I reckon there's going to be a mega plot twist with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think with this possibly being his last hurrah in the Terminator movies, I think there's going to be some, well, whether he's responsible for killing John Connor, or having a go at Linda, pretending is this, that and the other, is yet to be seen. Sarah sees Danny Bongo. Sarah sees the real human Arnold and shits herself. What do you reckon? Oh, you think she's going to bump into him or stalk him? What do you think? D1, T2, Aliens, Titanic, Avatar, Alita. Cameron always kills off the main characters. Cameron's not scared to, that's why. And look, you've listed Terminator 1, Terminator 2, Aliens, Titanic, Avatar, and Alita. Apart from Alita, because I don't know how well that's doing, they're mega blockbuster films that have made billions upon billions upon billions. So Cameron knows exactly what he's doing. That's why I'm so confident. Sorry about it. When I go quiet, I'm just scrolling down, having a look. Always wondered how the flesh stays alive on a Terminator. Apparently there's a little kind of stomach that isn't a stomach, but it's like a mechanical stomach or something like that. And say he eats a Mars bar and that fuels up and feeds the skin. That's a theory anyway. I don't know why it has popped in my head. I need to go back and check the movies. I'm always going back and checking the movies anyway. Yeah, keep refreshed on the first two. Michael Wolff. I hope you don't mind me reading this. Michael Wolff, I was diagnosed with deep vein thrombosis and had to learn how to walk again. Shit, man. Pain medication. It's horrible, innit? You ever want to talk about stuff like that, just inbox me on here. I'd say join me on Facebook, but I don't do Facebook, so just inbox me on here and I'll gladly talk to you. I don't check it all the time, but when I do, I always reply. So if you ever want to talk. Shaky channel reviews. You haven't got many subscribers, but you enjoy what you do. Yeah, and just stick at it. That's what I did. I just stuck at it, kept my passion going, and showed people that I believed in the Terminator movies. Kind of stuck to the same format until I had to change it for the face reveal, but then I stick to the same format here. And you just got to try and test stuff. If I noticed that you did something about, I can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, you did something about a series that's on in the UK. And if that didn't pick up, try a different movie, try another movie until you find one that, you know, they've got to be stuff that you love. You can't just pick them out of a hat because it shows. If you don't know what you're talking about, it shows. Yes, Michael, I know you subscribe, mate, so yeah, message. Do you not like Terminator Super Evil? One of my first childhood memories was T2. Same here, T2 and Predator, and then every Arnold movie ever since. Are you lot Terminator fans, or are you Arnold fans as well? Do you watch anything that Arnold Schwarzenegger's involved in? I mean, yeah, he hasn't done the best ever since since he was governor, but when I was a kid, I was born in 1979, November 79. So I'm an 80s child, so all I knew was Arnold movies, the Alien movies, Predator. You know, I used to like get butterflies in my tummy every time there was a new movie from any of them franchises. I loved it. Arnie was great in 82 to 94, but he hasn't been great since. No, because he went down the comedy route and the drama style route, didn't he? So, yeah, I agree with you. He hadn't done too brilliantly film wise. 80s child too, grew up with Arnie films. Yeah, I think a lot of us that love the Terminator franchise are 80s child, kids, whatever you're called. What are you expecting from our trailer? Do you think they will touch on the plot or just randomise it and show off the effects? I think we'll see some car chases, a couple of explosions, a bit from Grace. So everything that's been leaked, we'll get to see them in action. But I don't think we'll see much of Gabrielle Luna. If they're going to do it right and avoid the Genesis hack-up that they did, I think they'll avoid, because everyone over that's made the Terminator movies, everyone over there knows the hash up that Genesis did with the trailer. It's absolutely, I've never known anything like it. I know what we'll do. We'll show John Connor turning into a Terminator. Yeah, they'll love to see that in the trailer. It nearly killed me off. I mean, what the... Yeah, so I'm expecting in the trailer to see the mean side of Sarah Connor. That's going to get people's, wow, yeah, I want to see more of Sarah. You know, you'll see a bit of Dani Ramos, there'll be a bit of Grace, and maybe of Gabrielle Luna and Arnie. But we won't see a lot, especially in the first teaser trailer anyway. But I can guarantee it, I can near enough guarantee it, that we will get to hear about a trailer at the CinemaCon on the 1st to 4th of April. I don't know whether it'll be the 1st or the 4th or the 2nd or the 3rd, but there will be rumours flying about, and you'll hear it on this channel anyway because I'll be in for it. But there'll be rumours flying about of what they saw. They did it with the Predator, the new Predator movie, with a Bumblebee movie. So we'll definitely get something like that. So definitely looking forward to a trailer. I'm gonna sign off now, guys. I've enjoyed it, and this was the first ever live thing I've ever done. If you ever want me to do it again, do it more, let me know. Leave a like on this video to let me know, and yeah, we'll talk again. I hope, like I say, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Check out my channel. I go into quite a lot of depth about the Terminator franchise. Alien Anal, thank you. Michael Wolf, thank you. Grindhouse Grotto, thank you. Gaz Shaw, respect, thank you. 90s Boy, thank you. Lemuel Hutch, thank you. Danny Bongo, dun, 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 thank you. Shaky Channel Reviews, respect. Michael Whelan, respect. BR, respect. Everyone, if you haven't let me know what city you're from, let me know in the comments below. I don't know how this works. I don't know if this video vanishes or whatever it does, but we've done 42 minutes nearly of Terminator talk. Let me know what you want the live one to be about again. This is Upside Down 6. Peace out.